It's easy. We just looking at the moon for a bit. Not many stars out yet. I got one earlier when I did my short. I'm trying to zip my coat and I can't. I can't see in the dark. All right. Hello, Jared. Nothing exciting, just the sky and the moon filmed with my phone. The moon is here. Just watching the moon. First opportunity in a few months. For once, a clear sky. Hello, Romeo Rodriguez. Daytime, I film wildlife. Nighttime, I film the moon. Or the skunks. Or raccoons. Yes, I can believe it, Phoebe. The sky actually cleared. It was cloudy all day here. You can zoom in a bit. Focus in. Sorry, it's all manual, so you'll have to bear with me. And it's done through a phone and a scope. I don't have a telescope. She's cruising. On May 6th, don't forget there is a meteorite shower, if you like watching the sky. It should be a great night, assuming you have no clouds. Same for me. There is another meteorite shower sometime in May. There are 2 full moons in May, and I believe 2 meteorite showers too. If it's a clear night and not cold, because right now I am wrapped up in scarf, hat, gloves, coat, heated vest. If it's not cold, not windy, not raining, I might try to film and see if we can get some meteorites. I doubt it because it's always so fast and I don't have a telescope, but one never knows. Last month I got a shooting star above the moon, so you never know. And if you're new to my channel, turn on your notification on all. Right now we're following golden eagles. They just had babies. They're almost a week old. And I follow them until they take their first flight out of the nest. So we watch them grow. I film them a mile away because the rock face is so high, it's by the river, all on a private property. But if I go to the river, it's too close and we can't get the nest bowl. We get the bottom of the nest. So I film it from my patio where I am now. And because I film wildlife, I never know when I'm going to come live. Because, you know, it's on their schedule. So if I'm working, it's kind of hard. I film deer, raccoons, skunks, eagles, hawks, owls, and whatever I see. Snakes. Not that I'm fond of snakes, but some viewers are. Hello, Las Caco. I hope I said your name right. Oops. She's going to come back up. That's why I keep going back to the bottom of the screen. And as soon as she's up, I'll zoom in. That's the moon. Right now, I'm not seeing any stars. Oh, I see one. But so high in the sky, I don't think I could angle my scope this high. Oh, I want to that. I need all messages. Okay. Maybe I could focus a bit more. There we go. We could zoom in maybe. There we go. Could zoom in more. It was so warm all winter. Now it's spring, it's freezing cold. I'm hoping the picture is not too blurry. Maybe we'll catch a plane passing in front of it. I have in the past. I'm still waiting for an owl to pass in front of my screen while I'm filming the moon. I had the vultures 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. She's moving fast. And she's moving sideways tonight. Yes, one of my streams got the plane and I had captured a photo too. That was like, I don't know, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It was pretty neat. Very quiet night. We're not hearing the coyotes or the goose, but we have a mountain lion around. It got a deer few days ago. And the bears are finally out. And maybe it will unearth on one of my night streams when I do wildlife at night. But the bear will wait for the cornfield to grow. The cornfield is next to the area where I film at night, and usually will turn up any time between June and August. I can zoom in again. And tomorrow, hopefully, the weather will be good enough for me to try to stream live the eagle's nest. But the sun in the morning is right there, rising up from behind the nest. So it's shining right in my phone on scope, which makes it difficult. So usually I've got to wait mid-afternoon, late afternoon. I didn't think I would be able to stream it tonight, as the clouds were everywhere. But I guess the sky cleared while I was listening at that YouTube live stream. So I decided to come on tonight just in case tomorrow is cloudy. I'm hoping my Wi-Fi signal is strong enough too. I'm in a valley in the middle of nowhere, so the signal can get iffy. Could zoom in. Oh, I'm zoomed in with that one. So let's do that one. You can see some craters. Hoping the picture is not too blurry. Maybe I should turn off my patio light, but hopefully the skunk will come. As this week it was not even a foot away from me. And I thought I was going to get sprayed. It looked at me, and I guess it realized I'm the peanut person, and carried on eating the peanuts and did not spray me. Thank goodness. Can see can see 3 stars, 4, 5, 6. That's about it. I think there is too much moonlight for me to see the stars tonight. Also, my phone on night mode will capture them. I don't know if you can hear the geese in the background. Canadian geese. YouTube keeps showing me those question stickers, and I don't know what it is about. Maybe I need to look it up. I'm trying to save money to get a telescope, but I know nothing of telescope, and if they're hard to use, then it's a waste of time for me. But then again, I want to go on vacation, extended vacation. I would pick the moon if I could go on the moon. But I guess I'll stick to America and Canada. Hey, Snooks. Yeah, I was surprised. The sky's been cloudy all day. And then I was listening at 15th Bend stream, came out on the patio and realized the sky had cleared. So soon as he ended his stream, I started a stream. I could zoom in. I hope the picture is clear. Work's been absolutely insane, crazy. Like Monday, I did a 16-hour shift. I was listening at Indies, but I couldn't even come and chat. I was doing 4 jobs at once. And it has just been so insane. Things should calm down, hopefully, I hope, because I'm still planning on a vacation. I'm trying to save money for a vacation. On the long vacation, well, I'm going to take multiple vacation. So I need to make an itinerary with places that I might want to see. Until they're not humid, they have trees, green. Some mountains would be nice and some wildlife. I've got some good ones. I filmed while I was working the eagle's nest. I just let it run from inside because the wind has been insane too. No rain, no nothing but wind. And I was reviewing the video tonight, an hour and a half, and there are some good parts where the two parents are on the nest. One is bringing a branch, and the other one is taking off, and it's at the center of the nest. And listen at that. It's got a carcass, I think, of a goose, and taking it out because it's all been eaten. And I think I figured out the feeding schedule. I'm still working the feeding schedule. I'm still unsure, Snooks, on the numbers, because on the 23rd, instead of just incubating, she kept getting up, kept looking at the nest ball, which to me was an indication an egg was hatching. On the day after, I saw her feeding. And on the 20th, and that was 23rd, she was moving a lot and kept checking. And on the 24th, I caught her feeding around 4 p.m. And then on the 25th, she started to do the same again, moving a lot. So we could have two or one, I'm unsure yet. And today I was watching her feeding and trying to decide if she was moving her head, and I couldn't be certain, but she might have to, but I'm not certain. But we should know in approximately a week. If there are two, we will see the second one popping up, like we saw the other one yesterday. Hey, Tate. Could zoom in again. I was going to come on with the moon tomorrow, but the sky is so unpredictable right now here that I decided to do it tonight, soon as the 15th would end the stream. Oops. It will go back up. Oh, we got a mosquito flying in front of the scope. So I'm thinking, Snooks, we might have to. I keep checking, and I'm hoping tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, to come live on the nest, assuming the sky is cooperating. I did yesterday, I was filming a short from the kitchen, and then I thought, well, I'll go outside on live stream. And soon as I went outside, the wind picked up. It was a nightmare. I had to delay the stream because the scope was moving all over. So assuming the weather cooperate, I'll come tomorrow on live. And after all these years of doing it, the sun rises up right above the nest. Hi, the nut house, Peanut. So I realized that filming in the morning, I've got the sun rising up from above the eagle's nest, and it shines right in my scope. There is no way. I've tried everything, umbrellas. So I think the best time for me is when it's not too sunny, or wait mid-afternoon, or film through the window, which shelters me a bit. But I'm going to try to come tomorrow with the eaglet, assuming the geese is singing. And I'm trying to catch the mountain lion. The mountain lion is back. He got my fawn, my yearling, the fawns that used to come to me from a baby till this year. She came at my door, looked for me. Yeah, it got her. She's in the pasture field, gone. On the herd, the 30 were together, the 15 mules were coming too, as you saw on my shorts. And now the herd is split for the whitetails, back in small groups. And the mules are in a different area altogether right now. So I'm trying to catch the mountain lion from inside my kitchen through the window, because even my patio won't do it. Unlike now, usually I'm in the middle of the patio on the edges. Today I'm right by my back door, just in case. It stretches full out on its tummy. What does that mean? That means it's comfortable. Try to hand it a nut. So now don't do direct eye contact until it's used to you. Bend down to the ground, make yourself small. Use a tiny low voice, a baby voice, kiddo's voice, and hold the peanut on the tip of your fingers and tap it on the ground. If it still doesn't come to you, throw it gently towards the squirrel and it will come to fetch it. And it might take a few weeks, a few days, and then it will associate you with the nut. And then, soon as it sees you out, it will run to you right at your feet. And if you're lucky, like with Fatso, aka Mishka, they will start to climb your legs, your arms, inside the peanut bag. The Fatso does it, but now I've got another 3 squirrels. Soon as they see me, they run to me. And the others will take it if I tap it. But now I've got 4 squirrels, Fatso plus 3. Soon as they see me, they run to me. Oh, that's excellent. She might have just been weaned off. If she's like 8 weeks old, she's been kicked out of the nest. Like Fatso's babies, they're coming to me. Unlike the 3 which are running to me, were Fatso's babies. The peanuts, a lot of people will tell you they're bad for them. They bury most of them. And then the skunks and the raccoons, and the magpies, and the blue jays get them. So they don't actually eat them, but it keeps them busy. And peanuts are cheaper than walnuts and pecans. And then once they're comfortable eating from your fingers, have a few shelled walnuts and pecans and almonds and hazelnuts. And you can try carrots, strawberries, apples. They all love apples here. Fatso is a spoiled one. She gets whatever she wants. I gave her strawberries on a live stream. She said no. She looked at me like, how dare you, I want a nut. But the other squirrels will take apples from me. They will take avocado. They will take cucumber, carrots. They'll eat a lot of stuff. Just give them vegetables, fruits, and unsalted shell nuts. And macadamia is not a nut. Well, You'll know if it's a female pretty soon. When she gets pregnant, she'll get huge. If it's a male, you'll know it too. At mating season, you know what? Swells big till they find their companion. Watch the language. Um, and you won't miss it. Like 2 weeks ago, finally, I attracted and fed a boy squirrel. That is my first one, and he keeps coming to me. And I think he's one of Fatso's babies. Hey, Hippocrates. Hey, Indy. I'm freezing outside. I've got huge snow boots on. I've got gloves. I've got a hat. I've got a huge jacket. It was 80 degrees during the winter. Now it's spring. It's freezing cold. And I've got a heated vest. And I was going to wait tomorrow for the full moon, but the sky has not cooperated with me with the moon, always clouds. So I was actually outside while 15th was playing Buckethead, watching the moon, listening at it. I took a shot with my headphones, hoping that my Bluetooth was off or it would have recorded the music. Thank goodness the Bluetooth was off. And then I kept checking the sky. And soon as he ended his stream, I came on while the sky was still clear. Because I ate a pint of ice cream during the stream. So now I'm not tired. Also, I was exhausted. Oh, the hawk. Just be ready. The hawks love squirrels, particularly red-tailed hawks. So I'm constantly running after hawks. I've been attacked by hawks when they try to get Fatso. Last year, I believe last year or 2 years ago, Tate would know, he followed the channel for so long, and I did it on secret too. I actually had the security cam footage of the hawk coming at me because I placed Fatso between me and the fence. It couldn't get it, so it was mad at me. And this year, 2 weeks ago, I just realized how to do it. I recorded some squirrel alert sounds and some crows mobbing hawks sounds. And soon, like this morning, I saw a red-tailed dog. I took my Bluetooth speaker, connected it to my phone, and then went around the whole property playing the alert sound, and it works. The squirrels all ran from the feeders to the trees. The birds started to fly off too, particularly the doves. Um, that is easier than me trying to run after a hawk and looking like an idiot. And then all the squirrels know to hide, not just one. So that's what I'm doing now. I've saved all the audio recording on my phone. And I got that little Bluetooth speaker. And I just blast the sounds to warn them. So if I'm inside the main house working, I run out with my speaker on my phone. And it works. It actually works. No, you don't look like food to him. He's looking for food. I mean, the good thing about hawks is that they get a lot of rodents, but they also get the birds and the squirrels. Right now, because I've got that young yearling, last year's fawn, unalived in the pasture, all the raptures are going to be busy on that for a while, unless a mountain lion comes back to finish it off. Or the coyotes. But I'm upset it got my, the one fawn that was very friendly. And of course, it's when the male deer still don't have their full antlers back. They're growing, but yeah, I know. Don't get attached to animal. It's a cycle of life. I keep saying that and then I get all upset. The other night, the sky, well, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, the sky was so clear. I could actually, so dark and clear, I could actually zoom in on the stars. I got Venus and four others on a zoom in. It was pretty neat. But it was so cold, I couldn't do a live. I was freezing. And Peanut, I watch your streams. Just to let you know, last Saturday was really good and I watched the replay. I really enjoyed that one. Very informative. Thank you. I'm just so tired with those long shifts that by the time I finish work on, I've got to eat, feed my cats, get a few chores done, and I just listen in the background. Yes, Snooks, it's a few times now. I mean, even the Mama Eagle, when she taught Zoo how to hunt goose, I actually had a short when they caught the goose, but I couldn't even watch it because the goose took over 20 minutes to be unalived. She really fought it. And it was interesting, but yeah, if I can't watch the short, I'm not even going to post it at this point. Interesting how she taught Zoo to do it. And Zoo was actually watching and learning, but and then I watched the hawk and the dove and the poor dove. Oh God. On that short I did not post either. And I actually live stream. I had a cold on that day. But I waited for the dove to give up the fight to film it. Yeah, the weather's been wacky here. Summer felt like an Indian summer. No, winter felt like an Indian summer kind of thing. And now it's April. It's freezing cold. And all day today, we had clouds. I got the notifications like so many times. Rain expected in 15 minutes, no rain. and it did that all week. And only one day did we get rain. And that was the day after I realized we definitely had one eaglet bomb. And it wasn't that much. We didn't even make the half inch of water. We in a drought, they called for water restrictions before spring. We're in trouble. If we don't get a wet spring, we're in trouble. We didn't have any snow. The mountains had very little snow. Here we had 2 snow. One of them I was live streaming. And we didn't even get half inch. It was a nonsense and it melted as fast as it came. And the second time was the same. And we had so many fire evacs around here. And it's not summer. But it's raining in some countries where it hasn't rained for 6 years. I'll leave it to that. Do you want me to zoom in? Is that clear? What I see on my screen is often different what you see on your screens. That's why I'm asking. Too close? I can go closer. Zoom in on that crater. Wait, it's going to refocus. Okay. Is that too blurry? There we go. Well, you lucky if you see the flag. I guess with old age, I'm getting blind. Hey, forge in the flesh. Let me know if it's out of focus. Oh, I got the joke. That's why I made one too. She's cruising. And you know, tonight she's not going that high. She's mostly going from left to right. Usually she goes up on my screen. Let's get that top one. Let me know if you need me to refocus. Usually I try to look through my iPad how it's streaming, but because my signal can be weak, turning off all my devices is easier. It might be too fuzzy. Let me try to refocus. Sorry, it's all manual. I'm not a high-tech person. Most of the channels I follow are high-tech. I must be the only one who is not a high-tech. Focus, Nooks. Listen at Peanut. You see, I would play you music, but I don't know what music I can play, and I'm not going to risk it. I'm just using a phone, Hippocrates, and I know I'm not saying your name properly. I'm saying it in French, Hippocrate. There are a few words I struggle with, and one of them is your name. I can't say it in English. I keep reverting to the French version, sorry. Oh, okay, let me go back at the top. It's going to refocus. Is that good? Can try to touch it. No, that didn't help. I went back to where I was. Oh, left side. Left side of the screen. This side. Oh, yeah, I can see them now. I'm on full zoom in with the scope on the phone. Let me go back to the top. Let's try to zoom on that one. I think I'm on full zoom in on the scope. Oh, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh, I walked on my charger. My phone's been on charge all day. That might be a good idea. Oh, I lost just a USB. It's going to refocus. There we go. I've been filming the eaglets all day, trying to catch them. They don't get up a lot yet. Not bad for an old phone. I wish I still had my ZTE, but when they were banned, I couldn't even use the camera any longer. And that was the best camera I ever had on a phone. I do try. There is hope for me on tech. I have a drone. It's still in its brown new box. I've had it for 2 years. I got it to follow the deer and the squirrels, and I still have not learned to use it. Oh, look at that crater. And we might catch the plane. There is a plane. So I'm going to reduce, because now we've had a plane flying in front of the moon a few times. Our state, he will tell you, he's the one who spots them usually. Yeah, I like focusing on the edge. The plane passed, he was well above it, but there is another one coming well above it too. Okay, so we can zoom back in. Go back. Hey, Aldwin Z 007, trying to see the aliens on the moon. I did catch a few strange pictures at night. Where I am, what am I looking at? Oh, bye, Tenant House. See you Saturday. Soon as your link is up, I'll post it. I hope we're getting a good stream. Well, we always do, but the one on Saturday I really enjoyed. Full of good info. Keep up the good work. trying to get this. I've got the lock on, so it's not as smooth, but because the wind keeps picking up. If I don't put the lock on, I lose the scope. And don't forget, if you sky watchers, the meteorite shower is on the 6th. And I believe there is another one. There are two meteorite showers in May on two full moons. One on the 1st and one on the 30th or the 31st. 30th, I think. Maybe 31st, I can't remember now. And tonight, because it's late, the chat is nice. I've been having problem with comments on chat. And I don't like blocking, so I just turn off everything when it happens. I had a strange sound, which was not a goose. Definitely not a goose. That might be my cue to go in. The mountain lions have really been out this year. Oops, because we didn't really have a winter. That's why I'm not streaming wildlife at night, because going under the trees might not be my smartest idea. I don't mind the bears. They're not bad here. Until they don't have cubs around them, they're cool. But I'm still looking for the owl nest, because she's got owlets. We saw a mating. Uh, okay. If I disappear, I'll be back out. You're welcome, Tate. I'm hoping to do wildlife again. I was going to do it this week because the 30 whitetails were back together, but the mountain lions spoiled the party. Let's have a full moon with the coyote background. I'll be quiet. This will give us some owling. And that was short. I told you I could hear some things that was not goose. All right, well, on this note, I might go. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to film the eaglet, weather permitting. It might be through my window if it's too windy. But I've got some shorts to post. I've got fatso on very close up crows, but they didn't come today, so I don't know if they left. That was a bug. And the hummingbirds are back. I heard one today. So I'm going to set up my hummingbirds and oriole feeders tomorrow. Whilst I can set up an hummingbird feeder, because they're trying to pass a law in that state where hummingbird feeders are forbidden. Yep. And if you put one up, if the law passes, you will be fined $5,000 if you have a hummingbird feeder up. Don't ask. Right. Every little pleasure we have, they're trying to take. I surely do hope it doesn't pass. I'm going to have to move. All right, well, thank you for watching. You all have a good night or a good day, depending where you're watching from. And hopefully I can stream tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Blessings. And if you have a clear sky, enjoy the moon. Good night.